Hi, my name is Stacey Egan and I teach English here at MC. Welcome to my home office. I'm going to talk a little bit about attempting to find positivity during a pandemic. And I say attempting because I think it's kind of a daily thing that we have to work on constantly. So I think all of us are anxious. That's probably fair. I know for me, the way that I manage my anxiety best is through having a creative outlet. So for me, that is my creative writing. I've been writing very actively since March and actually completed a second novel in the 5 months between March and August. My family we don't go into any stores, we don't socialize. Our church is doing online services right now. So I think part of the way I deal with that isolation, we don't have any family nearby that we see even. So part of the way I deal with that is just making up these characters in my mind and spending a lot of time thinking about them. If that's something you're interested in learning how to do or joining me to do this semester, I am starting a creative writing class on October 20th. So if you contact the registrar, it's an 8-week class, and I'm sure that they'll give you all of the up-to-date information about that. And I guess some other tips that have helped me are just keeping a very regimented schedule. So I try to, have my working hours consistent and the hours where I do chores and the times when I go for a walk, all of that, just keep a really consistent schedule. I make myself get up and get dressed every day, even though I'm working from home. And I guess keeping perspective, and one thing I think about when I'm feeling down that has helped me, and maybe it will help you. My grandmother was born in 1917, and that was right before the Spanish flu, the last big pandemic in 1918. And we were very close, and she lived to be 98 and a half years old, and she never mentioned the Spanish flu to me at all because she was a baby. And so that tells me obviously she remembered nothing about it. And my son, who was just born in January, is named after her. His first name was her middle name. So I am really hopeful that my two kids will not have a memory of this whatsoever, and I think that's really possible. So whenever it feels so overwhelming to me, and I think this has been going on so long, I can't imagine it continuing for another day, let alone months and months longer. I just tell myself to kind of keep that in mind, that one day this will be a distant memory and we will get through it and persevere, and life will move on and resume the normalcy that we all miss. And yeah, that's just what I tell myself. So, and I think too, it's always a great thing to see a therapist if you think that that's something that will help you. I'm able to meet with a therapist virtually just once a month to check in. And I think taking care of your mental health and being an advocate for your mental health is really important right now. So if you feel yourself struggling, and day-to-day life just feels really harder than it should, don't be afraid to reach out and seek help. MC has great resources that are free for students, and I think that students should not be afraid to take advantage of that, and just know that there are a lot of people here for you as a student at MC that want what's best for you. And so just reach out and talk to us, and remember, even though we're not on campus, we still are an active community. And, keep that in mind whenever you're feeling alone. Okay, I hope any of these tips were remotely helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in class and online. All right, bye.